2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 640 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. When you hear the siren or see the flashing lights of an approaching emergency vehicle, you must: Option A. Slow down until it passes you. Option B. Drive to the right side of the road and stop. Option C. Motion for the emergency vehicle to pass you. Option D. Merge into the right lane and continue driving. The correct answer is option B. Drive to the right side of the road and stop. Explanation: Yield the right-of-way to any approaching emergency vehicle that is using its flashing lights or siren, regardless of its direction of travel. You must immediately drive to the right side of the road and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. If you are within an intersection, pass through the intersection before coming to a stop on the right side of the road. Question 2. When you see this black and yellow sign, it means: Option A. The road to the right is for one-way traffic only. Option B. That due to upcoming roadwork, there's a detour to the right. Option C. Slow down because the road ahead changes direction at an extreme angle. Option D. There's a crossroad to your right. The correct answer is option C. Slow down because the road ahead changes direction at an extreme angle. Explanation: This sign indicates that the road ahead changes direction at an extreme angle, in this case, to the right. Before you reach such an extreme curve, you should slow down as much as you would when making a turn at an intersection. Question 3. The most important thing to remember about speed management and curves is that you must: Option A. Drive at the posted speed limit as you enter the curve, then slow down at the sharpest part of the curve. Option B. Slow down before you enter the curve. Option C. Accelerate gently before you enter the curve. Option D. Drive at the posted speed limit before, throughout, and after the curve. The correct answer is option B. Slow down before you enter the curve. Explanation: The most important thing to remember about driving in curves is that your vehicle's inertia may make it difficult to turn. To maintain control, it is essential that you slow down before entering the curve. Question 4. You are approaching a railroad crossing and you do not see or hear a train. You must stop. Option A. If a stop sign is posted. Option B. If a crossing gate is lowered. Option C. If the crossing lights are flashing. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: You must always stop before crossing railroad tracks if flashing red lights are activated, a crossing gate is lowered, a stop sign is posted, a flagger signals you to stop, or a train is visible or so close to the crossing that it would be hazardous to continue driving. If you are unsure if a train is too close for you to safely cross the tracks, stop. Never race a train. Question 5. A solid white line on the right edge of the highway slants into the left. That shows that: Option A. There is an intersection just ahead. Option B. You are approaching a construction area. Option C. You will be required to turn left just ahead. Option D. The road will get narrower. The correct answer is option D. The road will get narrower. Explanation: A solid line along the side of the road indicates where its edge is, marking the boundary between the travel lane and the shoulder. If the edge line angles toward the center of the road, this means that the road is narrower ahead. Question 6. If two drivers arrive at the same time to an open intersection. Option A. The driver on the right has the right-of-way. Option B. The driver on the left has the right-of-way. Option C. One driver may continue driving without stopping. Option D. One driver should honk to indicate that they are giving up the right-of-way. The correct answer is option A. The driver on the right has the right-of-way. Explanation: If you arrive to an open intersection at the same time as a vehicle to your right, you should yield the right-of-way to that vehicle. You may then proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 7. Before turning, you should: Option A. Use your signal. Option B. Turn the wheel. Option C. Increase your speed. Option D. Change lanes. The correct answer is option A. Use your signal. Explanation: To complete a turn safely, you should activate your turn signal 3 to 4 seconds before your turn. Question 8. To help prevent crashes, you should: Option A. Communicate with other road users. Option B. Ignore other drivers on the road. Option C. Drive only on side streets and back roads. Option D. Avoid driving during rush hour. The correct answer is option A. Communicate with other road users. Explanation: crashes often happen because one driver does something that other road users are not expecting. You should communicate with other motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians by doing things like signaling when slowing down, stopping, or changing direction. Use your emergency signals or horn when appropriate. Question 9. What should you do when an emergency vehicle is approaching while displaying flashing red or blue lights? Option A. See if you can reach your destination before the emergency vehicle catches up to you. Option B. Continue driving, but try to stay out of its way. Option C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. Option D. Stop in the middle of an intersection. The correct answer is option C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. Explanation: you must yield the right-of-way to all emergency vehicles using a siren, air horn, and slash or flashing red, blue, or white lights. Where possible, you must pull over to the right edge of the road. If you are in an intersection, drive through the intersection before you pull over. Question 10. Always signal when. Option A. Changing lanes. Option B. Pulling into or out of a parking space. Option C. Pulling into traffic from an alley or parking area. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: always use the proper turn signal when changing lanes, pulling into or out of a parking space, or pulling into traffic from an alley or parking area. Communicate with other drivers on the road to help prevent accidents. Question 11. If you experience a tire blowout, option A. Take your foot off the gas. Option B. Do not immediately use your brakes. Option C. Gradually slow down and pull off the side of the road. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: if you experience a tire blowout, take your foot off the gas pedal and do not immediately apply the brakes. Gradually slow down before gently applying the brakes and pulling off the side of the road. Question 12. You may continue carefully through an intersection with a yellow light if: Option A. There is an emergency vehicle crossing your lane. Option B. There are pedestrians crossing. Option C. You are turning right. Option D. You are already within the intersection when the light changes to yellow. The correct answer is option D. You are already within the intersection when the light changes to yellow. Explanation: if a steady yellow light appears when you are already within an intersection, you should continue through the intersection carefully. Question 13. Anything that requires you to blank could cause you to crash. Option A. Take your eyes off the road. Option B. Take your hands off the wheel. Option C. Take your attention away from the task of driving. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: anything that causes you to take your attention away from driving, take your eyes off the road, and slash or take your hands off the wheel is a distraction. Question 14. Signs indicating areas of public recreation are: Option A. Orange. Option B. Red. Option C. Green. Option D. Brown. The correct answer is option D. Brown. Explanation: signs that are brown indicate areas of cultural and historical significance or of public recreation. They can be a helpful resource when traveling in unfamiliar locations. Question 15. When driving in normal traffic conditions, you should signal to turn blank before beginning the turn. Option A. 20 feet. Option B. 50 feet. Option C. 100 feet. Option D. 300 feet. The correct answer is option C. 100 feet. Explanation: when you wish to change lanes or make a turn, signal to inform other motorists of your intentions. Signals should be activated at least 100 feet before you make the turn when you are driving in normal conditions. Continue signaling until you have completed the turn or lane change. Question 16. Car drivers should know that large trucks: Option A. Have large blind spots. Option B. Can stop more quickly than passenger vehicles. Option C. Do not need more room to maneuver than passenger vehicles. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option A. Have large blind spots. Explanation: a large truck has large blind spots to the front, sides, and rear of the vehicle. Avoid lingering in these areas. Because of their larger size and weight, trucks require more room to maneuver and stop than passenger vehicles. Question 17. Signaling your intentions before turning, changing lanes, or driving away from a curb. Option A is necessary only if other traffic is present. Option B is a good driving habit and is required by law. Option C is necessary only during the maneuver, not before. Option D is not necessary if the maneuver is done slowly. The correct answer is option B, is a good driving habit and is required by law. Explanation: when changing lanes or turning, signal your intentions well in advance. The law requires that you signal for at least 100 feet before you move your vehicle to the right or left. Before pulling away from a curb, always signal to inform passing drivers of your intentions. Question 18. When passing on a multi-lane highway. Option A, be sure the passing lane is clear. Option B, pass only on the right. Option C, watch for oncoming traffic. Option D, there is no need to signal. The correct answer is option A. Be sure the passing lane is clear. Explanation: before passing, you must make sure the passing lane is clear and give the proper turn signal to show you are going to change lanes. Question 19. You are waiting in the intersection to complete a left turn. You should: Option A, signal and keep your wheels turned to the left. Option B, signal and keep your wheels straight. Option C, flash your headlights so drivers will let you through. Option D, drive around the rear of a car if it blocks you. The correct answer is option B. Signal and keep your wheels straight. Explanation: you must always signal before turning or changing lanes. You should keep your wheels straight while waiting to make a left turn. If another vehicle hits you from behind, this ensures that you will not be pushed into oncoming traffic. Question 20. Distracted driving is: Option A, very uncommon. Option B, extremely risky behavior. Option C, nothing to be concerned about. Option D, no less safe than driving under any other conditions. The correct answer is option B, extremely risky behavior. Explanation: distracted driving is extremely risky behavior that puts not only you and your passengers in danger, but also endangers pedestrians, bicyclists, and other motorists sharing the road. Focused attention on driving helps to prevent crashes. Question 21. Defensive driving is: Option A, identifying dangerous driving situations and taking action to avoid accidents. Option B, defending yourself against poor drivers by getting ahead of them in traffic. Option C, following the vehicle ahead of you at a close distance. Option D, quickly changing lanes and shifting in and out of traffic congestion. The correct answer is option A, identifying dangerous driving situations and taking action to avoid accidents. Explanation: you drive defensively when you identify dangerous driving situations and take action before an accident occurs. Defensive driving helps prevent conflicts with aggressive, offensive, discourteous, careless, inattentive, impulsive, ignorant, or intoxicated drivers or pedestrians. Question 22. You may turn right on red. Option A, after coming to a complete stop and yielding to pedestrians and vehicles in the intersection. Option B, before pedestrians have crossed any intersecting crosswalks. Option C, where there is a sign prohibiting turning right on red. Option D, before coming to a complete stop. The correct answer is option A, after coming to a complete stop and yielding to pedestrians and vehicles in the intersection. Explanation: if you are turning right, you may turn on a red light after coming to a full stop. You may only turn if it is safe to do so and if there is no sign prohibiting the turn on a red light. Be careful of pedestrians crossing in front of your vehicle. Question 23. You are turning onto a 2-lane road divided by a broken yellow line. You know immediately that: Option A, you are on a 2-way road. Option B, you are on a 1-way road. Option C, the road is under repair. Option D, you must stay to the left of the broken yellow lines. The correct answer is option A. You are on a 2-way road. Explanation: yellow center lines are used to separate traffic moving in opposite directions. Broken lines may be crossed to pass slower-moving traffic when it is safe to do so. Question 24. If you stop at a railroad crossing with more than one track. Option A, wait to proceed until you have a clear view of all tracks. Option B, stop on the first railroad track and watch for another train. Option C, go through as soon as the train passes. Option D, go through when one of the tracks is free. The correct answer is option A. Wait to proceed until you have a clear view of all tracks. Explanation. If you are stopped at a railroad crossing with more than one track, do not start moving as soon as a train passes. Wait until you have a clear view down all tracks before you start across. Even where there is only one track, do not start across immediately after a train passes. Check again for another train that may be approaching. Question 25. It is important to be alert to motorcycles because Option A, they are more difficult to see than cars. Option B, they rarely use their headlights. Option C, motorcyclists are less skilled drivers than other motorists. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option A. They are more difficult to see than cars. Explanation. Motorcycles are smaller and harder to see than cars. Because of their size, they are easily hidden in a car's blind spot. It may be difficult to judge your distance to a motorcycle and difficult to tell how fast a motorcycle is moving, so always be alert and extra cautious when near a motorcyclist. Question 26. Before turning left, it is important to Option A, sound your horn. Option B, yield to oncoming vehicles. Option C, swing to the right side of your lane. Option D, wait until oncoming traffic has a red light. The correct answer is option B. Yield to oncoming vehicles. Explanation. When turning left at a traffic signal, you must yield the right-of-way to pedestrians and oncoming traffic. Question 27. What is the first thing you should adjust, if needed, when you get into a car to drive? Option A, your seatbelt. Option B, the steering wheel. Option C, your rearview mirror. Option D, your seat. The correct answer is option D. Your seat. Explanation. When preparing to drive, you should first adjust your seat to ensure that you are in a comfortable position and can see the road clearly. Adjust your mirrors and steering wheel to be effective when your seat is fully adjusted. Question 28. Consuming which of the following substances may impair your ability to drive safely and may result in an arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicants? DUI? Option A, beer, wine, and other liquor. Option B, controlled substances such as illegal drugs or prescription medicines. Option C, inhalants such as glue or paint. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. A wide variety of intoxicants can impair your ability to drive. These include all types of alcoholic beverages, illegal drugs, inhalants, and many legal medications, both prescription and over-the-counter. Question 29. To be safe when crossing a railroad, you should Option A, look both ways, but only when the red light is flashing. Option B, listen, look both ways and then proceed if it is safe to do so. Option C, cross especially quickly when a train is approaching. Option D, quickly pass under any lowering gates. The correct answer is option B. Listen, look both ways and then proceed if it is safe to do so. Explanation. Railroad crossings are always dangerous. Drivers should look and listen for an approaching train coming from either direction before proceeding across the tracks. Watch for signals indicating an approaching train and never proceed until you are certain it is safe to do so. Question 30. You may not cross a single broken white or yellow line. Option A, when doing so would interfere with traffic. Option B, when turning left into a driveway. Option C, when the car in front of you is disabled. Option D, when passing to the right on a one-way street. The correct answer is option A. When doing so would interfere with traffic. Explanation. You may cross a single broken line to pass or change lanes as long as you can do so safely and without interfering with traffic. Question 31. A person who drives much slower than the speed limit. Option A is a very safe driver. Option B always has the right of way. Option C should not let following cars pass. Option D may create a dangerous driving environment. The correct answer is option D. May create a dangerous driving environment. Explanation: driving more slowly than the flow of traffic can be hazardous. If you are on a two-lane, two-way road and driving so slowly that traffic is backing up behind you, you are required to pull off the road and let the other vehicles pass. Only drive significantly under the speed limit when conditions require it. Question 32. In which of the following ways can alcoholic beverages affect you? Option A. It slows your reaction time. Option B. It gives you a feeling of false confidence. Option C. It impairs your thinking ability. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: alcohol dulls the parts of your brain that control inhibition, judgment, and self-control. As a result, you may feel stimulated, lively, and a bit giddy or foolish after consuming alcohol. Alcohol also impairs your reaction time, coordination, and balance. Your vision and ability to judge distance suffers after alcohol consumption, making it difficult to react to your surroundings. Question 33. If you are involved in a serious motor vehicle crash, option A. Stop. Option B. Call the police. Option C. Determine if anyone is injured. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: if you are involved in a crash, move your vehicle off of the road and stop, if possible. If anyone is injured, call 911 and provide appropriate help. You must report the crash to law enforcement if there is an injury, a death, or more than $1,000 in property damage or more than $200 worth of damage made to non-vehicle government property, such as signs or guardrails. Question 34. At an intersection with a stop sign, you should stop and: option A. Check your rearview mirror for cars tailgating. Option B. Move when the vehicle ahead of you moves. Option C. Look right first, then left, then right again. Option D. Look left first, then right, then left again. The correct answer is option D. Look left first, then right, then left again. Explanation: when stopped at an intersection, you should first look to your left, as vehicles coming from the left are closer to you than vehicles coming from the right. Look to your right, then look to your left again in case there are any vehicles coming from that direction that you did not see at first glance. Question 35. Allow a larger space cushion than usual when stopping. Option A. On an incline. Option B. At an intersection. Option C. At a stop sign. Option D. At a toll plaza. The correct answer is option A. On an incline. Explanation: you should allow more space in front of your vehicle than usual when you are stopped on an uphill slope. If the vehicle in front of you rolls backward toward your vehicle when traffic begins to move again, it is less likely that there will be a collision. Question 36. When parking uphill next to a curb, set the parking brake and: option A. Keep the rear tires against the curb. Option B. Keep the front tires straight ahead. Option C. Turn your steering wheel away from the curb. Option D. Turn your steering wheel toward the curb. The correct answer is option C. Turn your steering wheel away from the curb. Explanation: when parking facing uphill on a street that has a curb, set your parking brake and turn your steering wheel away from the curb. This way, if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb. Question 37. You notice a vehicle defect which may affect the safe operation of your vehicle. You should: option A. Correct the defect as soon as possible. Option B. Correct the defect when you can afford it. Option C. Drive the vehicle at slower speeds. Option D. Drive normally. The correct answer is option A. Correct the defect as soon as possible. Explanation: any defect that may affect the safe operation of a vehicle should be corrected as soon as possible. Defects should be corrected before the vehicle is driven. Question 38. A slow-moving vehicle emblem is: option A. A rectangular red sign. Option B. A circular green sign. Option C. A diamond-shaped yellow sign. Option D. A triangular orange sign. The correct answer is option D. A triangular orange sign. Explanation: the slow-moving vehicle symbol is a reflective orange triangle. Expect vehicles using this emblem to be driving at speeds of 25 miles per hour or slower. Question 39. If two drivers arrive at the same time to a four-way intersection controlled by stop signs. Option A, the driver on the right has the right of way. Option B, the driver on the left has the right of way. Option C, one driver may continue driving without stopping. Option D, one driver should honk to indicate that they are giving up the right of way. The correct answer is option A. The driver on the right has the right of way. Explanation: yield the right of way to the driver on your right at a four-way intersection if you both arrive to the intersection at the same time. You may then proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 40. You may not park within blank of a fire hydrant. Option A, 20 feet. Option B, 15 feet. Option C, 30 feet. Option D, 45 feet. The correct answer is option B, 15 feet. Explanation: drivers should not park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. Drivers should only park where it is legal to do so and where other drivers can clearly see their stopped vehicle.